want to get MBAPPÉ, Messi and all those superstars but you're out of coins? Don't worry, click the link down below that will bring you to u7buy.com, the best fabulous place for your FUT 23 coins, and with the code VIVA you'll receive such a big discount, millions of coins will be yours for a couple of bucks. Starting off the video with the goalkeepers, and no Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper, I'm sorry, he's not in the episode. Gianluigi Donnarumma, who is Kasper Schmeichel, is playing a very strong season for OGC Nice. He was of course there for the fairy tale story in 2015-16 when Leicester City won the Premier League. After that, step by step he declined in performances, but he is still a pretty decent and good all-round goalkeeper. Nothing wrong with Kasper Schmeichel, so he will make it for OGC Nice. Nobody thought he would, but he's playing one heck of a season. A second choice for a goalkeeper goes to the youth. He's playing for Stade Reims. He kept such a long clean sheet in a row, it was unbelievable. With Stade Reims, he is like 7th or 8th in the league, normally a relegation candidate. So yes, Reims is doing a fantastic job with the youth as their anchor at the back. They have a great playing style. Balogun, the Arsenaloni, is their striker. You will see him later on in this video, by the way. And the youth is the man who is keeping clean sheet after clean sheet. And that for a team that is normally fighting against relegation. Chapeau, as they say in France. Then we go to the center backs, and the first one is Marquinhos. Center backs in the Ligue 1 were quite hard for me to pick. So Marquinhos is somebody, well, you know EA, they want to get packs. Marquinhos is playing an okay season. Paris Saint-Germain will probably win the league, so they will select PSG players. Which ones? It's up to them. With a player like that, you're good to go until the end of FIFA, of course, but he will cost you a couple of, well, maybe 600-700k if you want to get this Marquinhos card, or even over $1 million, of course. So yes, a great card, but only for the richest of us. Turning to the second page, and there we find a cheaper center back you can get in Team of the Season, and that is Kevin Danso of Racing Club de Lens. And he also brings a lot of quality, 90 plus pace, 90 defending, 93 physicality. Danso got 1 inform card in Team of the Week. Lens is playing a good season in the top 5, and Danso is one of their guardians at the back. So yeah, a strong season for Danso, rewarded with Team of the Season. On to the right back position, and they are selected 2 players. You can pick who you like more, Achraf Hakimi or Jonathan Klaus. Who would you think had the better season in the Ligue 1? French football fans, let us know it down below. If everything is okay, you are the specialist in this area. They're both playing a pretty good season. Of course, Hakimi is accused for things that are not so nice, but until he is not guilty, we can't talk about that. Klaus or Hakimi, who will you? On the left back position, nobody else than Nicolas Tagliafico is our man. Our man on the left back position. For the rest, it's quite hard to pick a left back. So if you have any tips for the Ligue 1, please drop them down below. I will read them, my fans will read them. So for the left back, Nico is the only thing I can come out with. Had a great season with Ajax Amsterdam last year. He won the World Cup, of course, but it doesn't actually count for Team of the Season. But once again, winning the World Cup, playing good with Olympique Lyonnais. Lyon as a team, it's not the best so far this year, but Tagliafico is doing it. Good job. We go to the midfield, and this has to be one of my personal favorites, and that is Fofana, the captain of Racing Club de Lens. What a beautiful card that is. He will not be very overpriced. He will be, of course, expensive, but for a card like that, I'm willing to pay. A card that is super complete, and that shows the season of Lens. I'm sorry. They had a great season with a couple of Team of the Season candidates in it, and that tells the whole story. Lens is better than they were in the last 15 years combined. So happily to see a big club like that recovering and actually winning big games. Who remembers Remy Cabella when he was a Newcastle United cam? He had quick feet, he was good, everybody signed him up in FIFA 15 and 16 at the start of the game in a cheap Premier League side, and now Cabella is already 32 years old, and now he is the playmaker of Lille. 8 goals, 7 assists, nice numbers for a team that isn't playing in the top 3 or 4. So Lille is very happy with their playmaker, and Cabella has found his piece. Finally, he is comparable with Hatem Ben Arfa, for example. He needs confidence, a team surrounding him, so defensively he can save his powers, and that is exactly what Lille does. They let him play in his strength. We go to Montpellier for the only time in this video, and we find Savanier. 10 goals for the free kick master. Can we call him like that? I think we can call him like that. Savigny is great with his right left foot. His long shots are unstoppable. His free kicks are so dangerous. Assisting, scoring goals, Savigny can do it all. The funny thing is, for a centre mid, he had more goals than assists, and you don't see that every single day after week. So Savigny, keep it up, man. We go to an unknown player for the big audience, and that is Branko van den Bomen. For 2 years ago, he played in the second level of the Dutch leagues. Step by step, he recovered himself. He went to lose or not to lose. He got promoted from the Ligue 2 with, I believe, 23 assists in the Ligue 2 and a couple of 10 goals as well. So Branko van den Bomen was the superstar, and now he shows the same stats, well, almost, not 21 or 23 assists in the Ligue 1. It was a horror that Ronald Koeman didn't call him up for the Dutch national team. Nobody understood that in the Netherlands, and Branko van den Bomen is doing so great that he deserves a big shout out. There we have him. His season is over with a big injury. Now he can celebrate all the parties he wants to party. Neymar Jr. so far still had a good season. Looking to the stats, he's still one of the kings of the league. We can't deny that. And you know EA, they want to sell packs, of course. They want to make money, of course. So putting players like Neymar Jr. in there, even if their season might not be better than Branko van den Bomen, for example, it's still very cheeky to do that, because you want to make money, you want to gain something, and doing things like that, it's always a big plus. So yeah, I understand if they want to add Neymar, and let's be honest, the card is like, oh wow, that feeling, exactly that feeling. Then we find Terrier. He got so many special cards already. I believe 2 or 3 informs, 1 road to the final for his team Stade Rennes, and he's the only one of Stade Rennes in this video. I can't help it, Stade Rennes fans. Terrier down the left-hand side. Good for 10 goals, 10 assists at least, and he's still great. I'm waiting for the moment that a bigger team, with all due respect, is going to pick him up and giving him a bigger stage. He would be a great signing, for example, to a team like Borussia Dortmund. Yes, that would be nice. Or a team that is playing Champions League, like Olympique Marseille, would also be a nice step for Terrier. Well, let's see. I bet this summer he will be moving. No time to waste, and there we find Lionel Messi. And before you say Viva, he got booed by his own fans. His stats are still insane in the Ligue 1. You can call Messi whatever you like. I don't care. I am not a Messi or Ronaldo fanboy. Come on, if you're a little bit mature, you respect all those players for the fantastic things they do for us. And he has over 15 goals and 15 assists. He's the top assister and the top scorer almost in the League. So yes, of course, Lionel Messi is there with a 99 rated card. What else did you think? Do you think, guys, he deserves it? Yes or no? Drop it in the comment section down below. And don't forget, he won the World Cup. Jonathan David is another Lille player in this episode, and he deserves it. 19 goals so far in the Ligue 1 with a couple of, well, 2 months to play professional football. So he can get a tally of 25, 26 or even more. For the Canadian superstar, those numbers are awesome. He joined the Ligue 1 only 1.5 years ago, joining from the Belgian Pro League. Was it Racing Genk, I believe, or was it AA Gent even? Well, some of those teams it was. So everybody thought he needs adapting time, but he didn't need it. He get in there, he scored goals, and Jonathan David is now one of the most feared strikers in France. The Magician, everybody wants to use. Wissam Ben Yedder, and trust me, this card will be expensive. How expensive, Viva? Very expensive, boys. I can't tell you anything different, because he will be so overpowered, so sweaty. It is as it is. Wissam Ben Yedder is always great. Normally, his space is lacking on his normal gold card, but now he has that as well. His agility, his 2-foot finishing is just, well, it makes him one of the best players to use. It's simple as kissing. So Wissam Ben Yedder is great for anybody to use, and if you get him in a pack opening, trust me, you can be super excited, because he will either get you millions or get in your team and get you every single victory you want. We go to the last page, starting off with Alexander Lacazette, and what a comeback is for him in the League. With Arsenal, nobody wanted him there anymore, so it's a great return. 21 goals for the man who got a winter wild card in the winter, of course, and that is quite, well, it's quite logical. So, well, team of the season, Lacazette. What think about it? Like, time has never passed away. It feels like that. He was Olympique Lyonnais. He is back at Olympique Lyonnais. And the Arsenal period, it was not that successful. It was okay. Can I say that, Arsenal fans? Yeah, I think I can. So Lacazette now banged in so many goals, a team of the season is guaranteed. Arsenal fans, give it a thumbs up. Football fans, give it a thumbs up from England for Balogun. Will he become the new Harry Kane, the new striker for England? Will he become a new superstar for Arsenal? He's on loan from Arsenal at Stade Reims. I mentioned him at the start of the video as goalkeeper. The youth is in the video for all those clean sheets. And Balogun is shooting the Ligue apart. 17 goals for the 19-year-old. That is promising. I think in only his right foot, he has more talent than Nketiah in his whole body. And I say that with all due respect. Balogun has a bright future. So Stade Reims fans, enjoy him as long as you can, because it will not be that long anymore. 2 months, the season is over, and Balogun will be back at Arsenal, probably with a team of the season card. Can he get it next year in the Premier League? Wow, that would be big. Finishing the episode off with Mr. Ligue 1, Kylian Mbappé, 23 years old, won a World Cup, lost a final of the World Cup. He won league after league title, Champions League. It will not happen this year. Maybe next one he can try again. But Mbappé, you can say about him what you want. He's always carrying his team. The French national team, Paris Saint-Germain. I also think it is disappointing that he doesn't play in a bigger league, like for example in the EPL, in the La Liga even, although the La Liga isn't what it was. They have a couple of good teams that also, well, the EPL is like, if you had Haaland, how cool would it be if Man United could have got Mbappé and then like Haaland, City man, Mbappé, United man. That would be so cool. Well, I think the Paris Saint-Germain fans can kill me for that, but well, you know what I mean. I want to see him in a bigger league. Can he do it there as well? I think yes, because he can do it in the Champions League. He can do it at the World Cup. So yes, Mbappé can do it anywhere, everywhere, anytime. So boys, this was my Ligue 1 prediction video. Do you miss a player? Is somebody unfair in this episode? Let me know it down below. If you loved the vid, leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell. Thank you, and bye-bye.